Welcome to this week's Security Report. I'm Paul McAdam. Thanks for joining us. Happy 53rd Independence Anniversary to all Guyanese from the Commissioner of Police, Leslie James, DSS, and the entire Guyana Police Force. The top cop stated, quote, "As we celebrate another year of independence, let us strive to remain free from all that may influence divide amongst the public peace and the general order of this peaceful nation. We must embrace our diversity whilst maintaining our individualities as Guyanese. One people, one nation, one destiny." On Friday, May 24, Woman Lance Corporal Tiffany Lawrence and Police Constable Ivor Griffith facilitated a lecture at St. Stephen's Primary School where the following topics were discussed: safety rules for pedal cyclists, curb trails, reporting unusual occurrences such as inappropriate touching to an adult, the importance of discipline to achieve success, the use of pedestrian crossings, and the importance of wearing bright-colored clothing at night. The traffic chief has placed much emphasis on the importance of traffic education. As a result, several schools are benefiting from lectures and awareness programs since his appointment. The same day, the Guyana Police Force also held a closing ceremony for station management and newly promoted subordinate officers under the theme, "Improving Police Professionalism Through Effective Training and Mentorship." The training, which was held at the Officers Training Center, Camp Street and Young in Ivleary, commenced on Monday, April 8, 2019, with 70 subordinate officers from 7 divisions of the Guyana Police Force. The ranks were trained on areas on how to better manage stations and be better equipped as newly promoted officers. The 2 courses were coordinated by Sergeant 22068 Devenant Roberts and Corporal 22385 Rocky Hudson. During training, ranks received lectures on topics such as crime scene management, financial regulations, the preparation of operational orders, cybersecurity, tourism policing, and more. They were also exposed to drills, firearms, and riot training, and taught the basics of information technology. Delivering the feature address was Deputy Commissioner for Administration Paul Williams, DSM. He told the ranks to start realizing how important they are, since the Guyana Police Force cannot give its service without their input. He also mentioned to the ranks that they must now be able to engage the public and interact with communities in their effort to minimize crime. In observance of Guyana's anniversary last Sunday on May 26, the various youth groups within G Division participated in a number of fun and educational activities. The activities started with 35 children from the Dorg Police Youth Group, who in a very jolly fashion celebrated Guyana's 53rd independence by displaying the planting of the maypole. The activity concluded with a bake sale and a brief display of physical exercise. Meanwhile, 15 youth group members from Lima Sands were engaged in an evening of games, and afterwards they were given a pep talk by the leader, Rural Constable Jennifer Williams. During the discussion, the following topics were touched on: personal hygiene, the effects of using illicit drugs, and peer pressure, to name a few. On Monday, May 28, 2019, Sergeant 16118 Moore, along with Neighborhood Police S. Singh, held a talk with students of the C.V. Noons Primary School. There they informed them on how they can be part of the police youth groups, such as the Police Scouts. A 26-year-old Lang Avenue, West Ruimveldt resident was on May 31 sentenced to a total of 13 years imprisonment for armed robberies committed on 3 vendors outside the Stabroek Market recently, along with 2 firearm-related charges. Joshua Joseph appeared before City Magistrate Lauren Daly and confessed to the 5 charges when it was read to him. Particulars of the first 3 charges alleged that on May 29 at Stabroek Market, Joseph, whilst being in the company of another and armed with a gun, robbed Sachinand Desaran, Zabit Amin, Bashk, and Parsaram of a total of 115,000 Ghana dollars. The last 2 charges stated on the same day and location, Joseph had a .38 revolver with 4 matching rounds in his possession when he was not a licensed firearm holder. The hunt is on for his accomplice, known as a warrior. The prime suspect in the alleged robbery under arms and shooting of motor racer Christian Jeffrey, which occurred on May 26 last at the Agricola Public Road, was arrested in the same community during a cordon search operation on May 29th. He's being questioned by the police. The Guyana Police Force and all of us here at DPI wishes to congratulate the Public Relations and Press Officer Superintendent Jairam Ramlakan on his milestone of celebrating 32 years of service. Ramlakan, who joined the force on May 27, 1987, has worked in most of the 7 divisions and has played critical roles in the development of the force through his career thus far. Described as a jovial but professional person, Ramlakhan follows the mantra "do good and good shall follow you" as a way of life. Throughout his stint in the press office, Ramlakhan has enjoyed the support of ranks under his command as well as the media corps, who combine their resources to accurately and efficiently disseminate the news relative to the occurrences and specifics of crime and traffic locally. Congratulations, Superintendent Ramlakhan. May you continue to serve at the highest level, unbiased and unblemished. On Tuesday, May 28th, Sergeant 21613 Kenyatta Bishop, who is stationed at traffic headquarters and attached to the education section, conducted a lecture at the St. George's Secondary School. Topics discussed included road safety rules, rules for pedal cyclists, pedestrian crossing usage, curb drills, weapons in schools, drug issues, peer pressure, healthy hygiene practices, lessons on discipline, the consequences of making good and bad decisions, having good role model characters, the consequences of loitering on the roadways during and after school, and suicide. 140 students and 9 teachers were in attendance. On Wednesday, May 29, Corporal 20256 Munish Prasad and Constable 24348 Kevin Budilal of the Lenoro Police Station conducted another lecture at the Metamirzor Primary School. They discussed the following topics: curb drills of crowded vehicles, safe places to play, the uses of the road, how to get on and off of public transportation, the color of clothing to be worn at night, and the use of pedal cycles on the roadway. 284 students and 15 teachers attended. On the same day, Constables 23843 Marlon Kidu and 24733 David Fraser of Traffic Headquarters Education Sector conducted a similar lecture at the St. Margaret's Primary School. The following topics were discussed: road safety rules, pedestrian crossing, curb drills, getting on and off of public transportation, and discipline. 65 students and 8 teachers benefited from this interaction. Police headquarters on May 31 confirmed that a third bandit who surrendered to the police succumbed to multiple gunshot injuries at the Georgetown Public Hospital on Thursday night. After an almost 1-hour gunfight, 3 bandits were eliminated by police ranks after they held construction worker Neville Leslie and his 5-year-old son hostage in his Norton Street Lodge home. 2 of the bandits were identified as Sean Brown and Junior Nurse. The other is yet to be identified. Brown Jr. is the son of the late prison escapee Sean Brown, who was also killed by the police several years ago. At the end of the shootout, 3 9mm pistols and 2 cellular phones were recovered. A police corporal received a gunshot wound to his left leg. The injured rank is presently receiving medical attention, and the force wishes him a speedy recovery and applauded the ranks' courageous actions that resulted in the demise of all of the bandits. Now for some highlights from the Ghana Defense Force. Commanding Officer of Air Corps Lieutenant Colonel Courtney Bourne was among the 77 Guyanese honored by President David Granger in his capacity as Chancellor of the Orders of Guyana during the investiture ceremony for national awards on Saturday last. Lieutenant Colonel Bourne was a recipient of the Military Service Medal. Boxing coach Terence Poole was also awarded the Medal of Service. Following the ceremony, a reception was held at the Officers' Mess at Base Camp I in Ghana for special invitees. 15 members of the Ghana Defense Force departed on May 29 to participate in Exercise Trade Winds 2019. This will be held consecutively in 2 phases in the Dominican Republic and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They will join 40 other members already there representing Guyana at the annual exercise. The team is led by Lieutenant Colonel Denzel Carmichael, who will hold the post of Task Force Commander. Lieutenant Colonel Sheldon Howell will also hold a significant appointment as he will lead the Regional Observer and Assessment Team. Officers are accompanied by 8 others and 5 soldiers. Exercise Trade Winds is the United States Southern Command or SOUTHCOM sponsored maritime security and disaster response exercise executed annually to strengthen the security of the Caribbean region. It will attract over 350 military, police, and civilian personnel from several Caribbean islands, as well as the United States, Canada, France, Mexico, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom. Its focus on this year is on maritime security, humanitarian assistance, disaster relief, and field training. Ghana is slated to host the exercise in 2020. Chief of Staff Brigadier Patrick West welcomed 210 new soldiers into the GDF's fold and urged them to continue to demonstrate that they are worthy of wearing the Army uniform. The passing out parade for this latest batch of entrants, which included 52 females, was held at the drill square at the Colonel John Clark Military School at Tacoma on May 30. Brigadier West outlined his list of expectations to the new soldiers and made it clear to them that their mandate is, quote, to defend and serve. He says you cannot therefore convert anything that you've learned during training for use in criminal enterprises. Be warned, we will deal condemningly with you if you do. End of quote. The Chief of Staff noted that the soldiers are expected to uphold the 5 core values of the force. These are duty, discipline, identity, integrity, and loyalty. He also charged the new soldiers to take advantage of every learning opportunity that is available to them. PTE Dextroy Sullivan was the best graduating student of the course, and the runner-up student was PTE Nishon Barker. The prize for the best fitness went to PTE O'Neill Evans, whilst the prize for best shot went to PTE Kwesi Lewis. PTE Shanian Lewis won the prize for best drill, and PTE Leanna Charles was adjudged the student with best military knowledge. Now for the Ghana Police Force's wanted list. Vasi Gordon Barry is wanted by the Ghana Police Force for questioning in relation to a possession of firearm and ammunition and possession of narcotics for the purpose of trafficking committed on April 27, 2019 at Dazzle Housing Scheme and at Alpha Hotel, Ogle East Coast, Demerara. Anyone with information that may lead to the arrest of Vasi Gordon Barry is asked to contact the police on telephone numbers 226-2407, 225-2694, 227-1149-911 or the nearest police station. Kevin Campbell is also wanted by the police for questioning in relation to obtaining credit by false pretense committed on Nalia Rampersad on March 28th this year. Anyone with information that may lead to the arrest of Kevin Campbell is asked to contact the force on telephone numbers 226-2407, 225-2624, 229-2019, 227-1149-911 or the nearest police station. And finally, the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit is seeking Winston Carto, also known as Chief Mike, whose last known address was given as 193 Greenheart Street, South Rhineville Gardens. In a statement, Kanu says that Chief Mike is wanted in relation to the 7 pounds cocaine bust at the Eugene Correa Airport at Ogle recently. The bust resulted in the arrest of 55-year-old Sandra Angela Prophet. She was on May 2nd sentenced to 4 years in jail and fined $9.1 million for attempting to smuggle the over 7 pounds of cocaine through the airport. And that's it for this week's Security Report. Goodbye.